Greetings and salutations. My name is Nikki. This is Midlife Adulting. Welcome back to my channel. So today's budgeting day. I use a program called You Need a Budget, YNAB, and it's doing pretty well. Last year, my goal was to get a budget, and while I am absolutely still learning how to use YNAB, I feel like I'm in such a better place because of it, even though I keep making mistakes, and I need to learn other ways of doing things, but this is just part of the process, right? So this week was a week. It actually started last week, where we had a plumbing issue. We live in a very old house. We have a downstairs toilet and an upstairs bathroom, and the toilet downstairs is only a toilet in a long little closet. So we had a blockage that was making the downstairs toilet unusable and was making the sink make little gurgling noises. This has happened to us once before, 2 years ago. We called out a local home services kind of place. They don't love me or the house. They don't love the house. And I feel confident saying that because they were here one time, and it must have been the 2 years ago. And the tech on scene stormed through my dining room and said, "I hate this effing house," and stormed outside. He wasn't blaming me. He had dropped something and he had to go fishing it out, and it was not great for him. But this company does not like my house. It's okay. It's just an old house and it needs extra loving care, and we don't always give it the care it needs. That's on us. So they came out, this home services company came out, fixed the problem, and then 5 days later, it happened again. So they didn't actually fix the problem. It was explained to us later that probably what happened is usually from the direction that they snaked the clog, vibrations would have broken it loose, but it just didn't happen to do it this time. So yeah. So then we had another plumber come out this week. Now, we had spent $800 on the first visit, and that was bad enough. What was worse is that it didn't fix the problem, and we had to pay someone else to come out. Now, we did talk to the home services company and say, "Listen, it hasn't been fixed. Can you guys come out and fix the deal?" It would have been another service charge visit, and they would have charged us to snake the whole thing again, and that would have been another $800. And I'm sorry, but no. So my husband called a local plumber, not a one guy shop, but small family owned business, local to our area, and it was amazing. Fluffy, you are not trapped forever. It's okay. Yeah, that's right. Go upstairs. Okay, sorry. That was my cat. I don't know if you could hear him meowing off screen. But anyway, so we called this guy. He was really sweet. He said, "I'll try to squeeze you in at the end of my day." But then at the end of his day, he called us and said, "It's pretty late. I'll come first thing in the morning." And I said, "No problem. I will stay home from work. If my husband can take the kids to where they need to go, I will stay home and be here for the plumber." And he arrived just right at 8 o'clock, like you said. Spectacular. He came in, he had us run the bathtub so that there was water running through the pipes. And that was at 8 o'clock, 8:30. The kids are in the car with my husband. He pulls off. I see that the plumber is outside, so we have a bill code door, so they went out through the back. And I said, "Just let me know when I can turn the water off." He's like, "Oh, we're done." Half an hour later, and he's done. I mean, my husband just pulled off. "You're done?" He's like, "Yeah, it's all taken care of." You want to know what the bill for that was? $300. $318, but $300. Like, holy cow. We should have just called him in the first place, because based on our description, and this probably helped, but based on our description, he knew right where to go. So now the plumbing part's fixed. We have backup in the basement, not just water. And so we need to get a claim filed with insurance, and we need to get remediation out here, because while my husband said he could have done it to save the money, I would rather take the risk that the insurance might not pay the claim and get a company out that will just remediate it. So we have done that, and we still have their fans in our basement. They're coming out today. Hopefully they don't text while I'm filming, but we'll just deal with these things as they happen. Okay, so let's take a look at what we have this month. I have 10 overspent categories, which is not surprising based on the week that we had. So I am, based on the advice of someone last week who said, listen, that's money I already spent, take care of those first. I'm gonna take care of those overspent categories first. We're gonna look just at overspent categories and see what's going on. So for this first one, Kohl's Rewards Visa, it says my payment's in the red. I don't understand why. Oh, my credit card payment was greater than what I had available in my category. All right, fine. I will cover it with ready to assign. I hear something outside and it sounds just like my toilet, but what is actually going on is we had an ice storm last night and someone is clearing their ice. So, okay, 9 overspent categories. Gas, I spent more gas than I had money for. No problem. Gotta have gas in the car. Fast food. We really have got to get this category under control. I count dining out as fast food. So if we end up just getting McDonald's for dinner, I consider that fast food. If I get something from the gas station, like a snacky, I consider that fast food, or special coffee. If I end up getting, if I go to the grocery store and I'm just buying snacks, I consider that fast food. So we have to get that under control. We must get this category under control. So we're gonna cover it with ready to assign because we need to take care of it. Okay, the phone. I apparently overspent the phone. Wait. Okay, overspent the phone. Why is there $458.67 of activity? I don't understand. Netflix. Apparently we didn't have any money in Netflix. Okay. Home maintenance. Okay, so we definitely did overspend that $318. That needs to come and get paid. Auto maintenance. I bought a car wash 2 weeks ago, I think. It's just coming through because I budget every 2 weeks. I'm gonna try and start doing like budgeting 1 week at a time and then creating a rollover account so these videos come out weekly. I'm just not there yet. Just not there yet. Okay, just for fun, $5.29. I spent $5.29 on a video game. I don't know. I overspent medical expenses because I had a lab bill that had to be paid. $22.24. I bought fancy shampoo and tools for my child. So I put that in college and cosmetology stuff. So, and this whole time I've had that open. Ignore that. I'll do some cropping. So what I have, when I go look back at all of my categories, I have $1,372.71 ready to assign. This doesn't feel right. And I have 4 overspent categories in January. Do I fix these now? Let's fix these. Interest charges. Ready to assign. No, not discover. Cover this overspending with why isn't ready to assign an option here. All right. I don't know what just happened. Gas I overspent last time. So this is just going to create new overspent categories next month. This is just going to create new overspent over. Ugh. Yes, I know someone is like screaming at their screen right now and saying, why are you doing this? This isn't necessary, but let me just go look at this. Okay, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Now I've got another overspent category. Groceries. This is stressing me out now. So, I have $62.13 set aside for Discover. We're gonna put that in ready to assign. We're just gonna sort this out. Kohl's Rewards Visa. You have $22.95 set aside for payment. Want to send more? Add money to assigned. What happens if I move that to it? Now it's at 0. Okay. Mortgage. Nothing. This category, this State Farms category, that's for the claim 2 years ago. I haven't paid it off yet. I'm very, very frustrated with myself for not having accomplished that yet. Because my parents gave me the money to take care of it. And then the claim didn't process immediately, and so we used it on other things. And can I just move everything back to ready to assign so there's nothing available anywhere? I paid insurance. Why does it say I need $270? That's not how much my insurance is. Okay. It's okay. I have to pay the water bill. Let's just leave that one alone. Per capita tax. Let's leave that one alone. Garbage. Leave that alone. GoDaddy. Leave that alone. Music. Oh, this comes out in March. So I have iTunes Match, which just lets me have my music on my phone, on my computer. It's only $24 a year, so I still pay for it. I don't even know if I still need it. I don't even know where my music is. Whatever. YNAB. Funded. Oh, that's probably coming up. That's good. I am underfunded on my... Dropbox. Leave that be. AAA. Leave it be. That comes up in April. Canva. Leave it be. Gym annual. Leave it be. Okay. Okay. I have $1,720.40 to assign. Let's try and do this so that I am not completely screwed this month, this week, these 2 weeks. I just paid the mortgage. I don't want to assign the whole thing. Why doesn't it give me the... Okay. State Farm Plan, we took that out. Interest charges, I don't know what that's there for. I'm so confused. Oh my goodness. It's okay. I'm going to get through this. Every week I learn a little bit more. Groceries, I need to fund for the first 2 weeks. And that means I need to put in $500. Gas. $500 needed this month, so $250. Fast food. I'm not giving you $75 this week. I am giving you just $50 for the next 2 weeks. Forgot to budget, leaving that alone. Phone, I have paid it off. Patreon, I paid it. Can I go here, give it $1, and then be funded for next month? Because it's just $1 and then it's just there. Insurance. So I paid insurance online yesterday. So I need $135 in there, so we're gonna see. I'm not sure why it needs another $135 more by the 5th, because this is gonna cover next month. Is next month like this? Yeah, that's so weird. Well, not gonna worry about it now. Netflix, fully spent. Gym membership, that's gonna come up here. What is today? Today is the 9th. 9 plus 14. Yeah. Let's put the $20 in there. I don't know if I'm still paying the... I don't know if I finished my IRS payments. I need to log in and check that. I will do that this afternoon. Let's give this... Let's just put $125 in there, just for kicks and giggles. Let's see if I need to take it out later. Disney Plus. Oh, look at that. It figures it out for me. All right, I like that. I just put in the total amount divided by 2 and it calculated exactly what half of it was. I keep forgetting that this is basically a calculator field. I love that. Okay, so let's put in 853.92 divided by 3. Let's just put in 1/3 of that. And let's just see how that goes. Water, February 24th, $45.82. That's, now I have this bill, so I can go ahead and pay it. I think I have per capita tax for a couple of people. Let's just put that money in there, because I'm paying for all of the members of our house. Let's just get it all done, right? Garbage, February 1st. Oh, I have to pay that. Okay. I have to pay that today. Amazon Prime, fully spent. GoDaddy, okay, $272. Music, $833. YNAB must be coming up automatically or something. I'm gonna have to I have to see when that's due for realsies. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a lot of talking here as I'm just sort of stumbling through things. This is not going so bad. I feel much better right now. Really building these things up every couple of weeks is good for my stress. Now, because I took care of the overspent categories, because that was money already spent at the beginning, I don't have that stress trying to figure out where to find the money for my overspent categories. Brilliant suggestion. Thank you to who suggested that. I appreciate you. You are the best right now, because that's a lot of stress that's not there. Okay, there's only $35.92 left. That's not enough to make a difference anywhere. Let's see. I feel like groceries are good. I feel like gas is good. I feel like fast food is gonna just have to deal with it, because so let's put this back in that last little bit of money. Let's put it back in the State Farm claim. So I have $35.92 because I need to pay that off. I feel like sending them a $35.92 check is a little, but okay. So what's the moral? Let's just pause recording here. What is the moral? Oh, I'm gonna stop it. The moral of today is what the heck was, I don't know, but I've got all the money assigned. I can pay the bills that need to be paid, which includes water needs to be paid and garbage needs to be paid. I can pay those bills. And I think what I'm going to try and do this month is log in and double check all the transactions more often so that I can reconcile weekly. I think that will be a good move for me. I have a really hard time. On the screen for YNAB that shows your bank transactions, I really wish there was a category for match with bank, because I need a tick mark when I'm in, because if I'm comparing the two screens, right? If I go through and I look for everything in the bank in YNAB, if there's extra things in YNAB, I'm gonna miss it. The same thing goes if I go through YNAB and double check everything with the bank. If there's extra things in the bank, I'm gonna miss it. So if there was an extra category available to me, an extra column in it, I asked YNAB in it, you can't add a column. But if there was a column with a check mark that says matches with bank, that would let me tick things off. And I tried using the check boxes on the left side. The problem with that became when I came to a transaction that I needed to adjust the category of, it got rid of all my check marks, which was super frustrating, as you might imagine. Yeah, super frustrating, super frustrating. So I think I've seen Becky at the Good Midlife Crisis talk about I don't know what they're called exactly, but like plugins, like you would, or mods that you can have for YNAB. And I say mods like modifications to the game, to video games. I play Minecraft, and Minecraft has mods, and like Stardew Valley has mods. So if you play video games like that and you use, maybe I'm using the wrong word, but I think there's like mods that you can have for YNAB, and I need to learn about those because maybe one of those would let me do what I want. I think Becky uses some mods. I don't know what hers do exactly, although she has explained it on her channel. She's very good at explaining everything. Much better than I am. At any rate, I think this is it. If you were here for last week and you saw me cleaning, I'm going to do more cleaning today. I don't know that I'm going to record it, but I am going to try and get my living room back to a walkable state. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Sunday. If you're not having a fantastic day, I hope you're having a good day. If you're not having a good day, I hope tomorrow is better. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.